Hey, how you guys doing out there? My name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Crystal Edge Technology projection screens using smart technology gain. Alright, so the other day I actually uploaded a video on a very clear, transparent chemical. We have a few names for it over here, but we have one final name for it. I think it's the Invisible 4K Cinema. Now, this right here is a Crystal Edge Technology chemical. We haven't decided whether or not if we were going to sell this in a chemical form, which I would like to do, allowing our customers to actually, not our customers, but commercialize, or some customers, to be able to spray this on a screen, because you can't use this material with a paint roller or a paintbrush. It will not work. It has to be sprayed on. So there are two different ways we're actually going to go about doing this. We actually are going to design our own form of special blackout cloth for this material that'll already be pre-applied for those of you that are not familiar with the paint sprayer. And we're going to also sell it in a chemical form where you can basically use it commercialize for windows or storefront windows and advertisement or whatever you choose you're going to use it with. Alright, so as in, I've actually, tell you the truth, just go into another direction here. I've actually received a great amount of emails for this particular chemical. People asking exactly how can they get their hands and when it's going to be launched. Now, it's going to be launched pretty soon. Right now, the video I showed uploaded yesterday was at 50%. The chemical is now at 100%, so it is finalized. It's using the smart technology gain. I'll put some of the specifications of the chemical in the bottom of the video description. And as you can see, we can do this in a fully lit environment. We have a light right here, we have lights here, we have lights here, and we have lights all up in the ceiling. You know, my environment's pretty small, so basically ambient light cannot escape my my screens. My screens have to endure it. Alright, so for a minute, let me go over here real quick too. I'm going to remove this right here. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now we got more light in here. Alright, so, okay, so there's the screen right there, and as you can see, the screen is very transparent. This is made out of glass. Now, you can coat this on glass, plexiglass, vinyl. As long as it's all transparent, it works fantastic. Later on, I probably will coat this onto a surface, because I had someone ask me, and I've had this a few times, people have asked me that, you know, can you make an invisible screen? Because you have a lot of people have historical landmarks and they really can't change the color or the structure of the landmark. So therefore, this invisible screen would come in handy, because you can actually coat your screen onto the wall, hit it with the projector, and you would get this 4K image off an invisible screen. So, you know, when you really think about it, it has a lot of other options that it can go with. So you can actually paint an invisible screen on your wall. Now, I would not advise doing this if the color of your wall is blue, purple, green, orange, or one of those crazy colors, or any of the colors. It would have to be a form of white, which would work perfectly with the screen. Anything in a natural color, because you have to remember, whatever the screen is hitting, whatever the color of the surface, when the chemical is going to be applied to, that's the color it's going to come back. So if it's blue and your projector hits this, it's going to come up blue. So trust me, you don't want to go down that road by doing that. All right. So anyway. So I am going to do a little demonstration really quick so you guys can check this out. Let me go over here real quick and show you the surface up front. As you can see, there's my chairs right there, and it has a bit of a kind of a frost to it, because I'm going to put my hand on the other end. Even though you can see it, it has a little cloudy kind of look to it. But if you bring objects close to it, because I don't want to drop this and break this on my floor, it's glass, you can see my hand crystal clear, and as you pull them away, they get a little more cloudier. So that's the chemical on it right now. But it's very, very, very transparent, as you can see. I can take this game right here, and I can just toss it right over there, and you can see the game on the other end. So like I said, that's how it kind of works. It kind of works like a kind of a ghost glass, because you can see the objects up close, but as they move away, they start to disappear, which would make some pretty cool some pranks if you're doing ghosts. So anyway, glass is two-sided. You can see in the front and you can see in the back as well. All right, so I'm gonna come over here, start the demonstration. Hope you guys enjoy it. Just to add, we will be starting pre-orders as soon as, right now the screens are actually in the process of being patented. the other chemicals being patented. The surface might be patented too also. I haven't really got the rest of the information on that, but once we're going to be taking pre-orders because we're going to make a certain amount of this chemical for the starting first month when we launch it. So we will be taking pre-orders already for this particular product from the door. So basically, if you want to be to get your hands on this, you pre-order because it's going to go pretty fast. I got a ton of emails, especially from overseas, for this particular product. Just to add real quick, now when we sell it in the liquid form, it will be sold in 1 quarts and 1 gallons, and when we sell it in the spray form, the screen, actually in the blackout cloth form, the screen size will be a 100-inch 235.1 and 100-inch 16.9. We will actually go with larger sizes by 120, 150, but that's as time goes on. Alright, so let me get over here really quick and let me show you this demonstration. Oh, and just to add real quick, you don't have to have an expensive projector, because I get that a lot on email. Sorry about that. People want to know exactly, do you have to have an expensive projector to execute these screens? You don't. With any of our screens, here's my projector, the NEC VT595 projector. This projector is somewhere between $160 to $80 or $60, depending on where you go. So you do not have to spend a ton of money for an expensive projector to execute any of our screens. All right, so let me go over here and start this. And it has amazing angle gain. I can go from any angle, so I can stand right here and bring my projector from, my camera from here to here, and it looks fantastic. Look at that. Now we're in a fully lit environment. Look how realistic that looks. Can you imagine using this for advertisement in your storefront window? Look at this, look how amazing that would look. Now you're talking about driving more customers to your storefront, this would definitely do it. See, it kind of gives off a 3D effect. So if you're playing 3D on here, on your kind of 3D software, it's going to look like it's 3D. Alright, so that was freaking cool. Alright, let's come over here and let's grab something else that we can watch. You guys want to check out some fish? Let's see what fish are going to look like on this screen. Alright. So now you got a virtual fish tank. Top. It's fantastic. Alright, so I'm going to come here and cut in front of the camera real quick, and we're going to go on the opposite side of this. Look how detailed it is. Alright, so let me go over here. Let's find something else. Let's see what else we can get. Check out on here. Well, if you guys are curious to see what YouTube looks like on here, alright, so here you go. This is what YouTube looks like on here. Move around to the other end. Of course, it's going to be in reverse because, you know, like I said, if you're going to be actually using this, like, okay, to project an image on the other end, I would suggest you adjust the rear projection or front projection or whatever way you have it to the opposite way out. You can read text on here crystal clear. This is fantastic if you're doing it for advertisement. Alright, so I'm going to come over here. Let's get something else we can check out. Let's see what we got here. Oh, she got some Kung Fu Panda. There's an ad at the bottom of my screen. I really just don't care. Yes, I do. It's driving me crazy. I gotta remove it. It's driving me nuts. Alright, here we go. Get it out of the way. It's driving me nuts. Sorry if you can't hear the volume. Now you see what I mean? Even though the glass is transparent, it can show a solid form. So basically you can watch movies off this and everything. Read the text crystal clear. Alright, so let me go over here real quick. Did a movie over here? That was freaking awesome, wasn't it? That was freaking insane. I love doing this kind of work. I really do. This is awesome. Cannot wait to get this on the market for you guys. I love what I do. I love what I do. Alright, so we did the Kung Fu Panda. Got a chance to see exactly how cool that freaking looks. Let's see what else we got on here that we can check out really quick. I like to throw a music video in here, but you know, I'll get a copyright strike for that, but I can't do that. Let's go up a little farther up. See if you can find something here. Okay, let me look at my category of stuff that I watch. Oh, let's put some banging colors on. We're gonna put some amazing colors on here. As a matter of fact, you know what? You wanna do the colors? Yeah, let's do the colors. This is pretty cool. How vivid the colors look on this chemical. If we're doing this on glass. Now, even just imagine if you had this in your storefront and you're just displaying this. Just think of the crowd of people you would get in front of your store. And think about it, the application. Now, if you're spraying this onto your glass, the application for this is very easy. It takes one coat only to get the screen to react. It dries pretty fast, anywhere between the time of 10 to 15 minutes if you're using a fan on the screen. It has low odor, It's low VOC and it's eco-friendly, so it's safe for the environment. I'm going to take this outside next, have some fun with it. Well, I'm Kenneth Burr from Crystal Age Technology Projection Screens using Smart Technology Gain. We will start pre-orders probably around next month for the new technology screen. Like I said, it will come in a screen form. It also will come in a paint form. We will actually be displaying the price on how much it would cost. As you can see, the technology is freaking amazing. You don't need a high-powered projector. You can have all your lights on, which means if you're using this in a storefront, you can have all your lights on in the storefront. You can hit this with your projector, and this is what your customers are going to be seeing when they come to your storefront. They're going to see this amazing kind. Even if you put designs up there, people are going to freaking love this. And this is going to bring so much traffic, so much foot traffic to your storefront. Depending on how you want to use it, or how you want to do it, or how you want to advertise it. And if you think, you consider the fact that how much money you're going to save, because instead of you setting up your mannequins in your window, you would be able to set up your own virtual store on your laptop catalog and display that onto your window. And think how cool that would be. That would be awesome. And the price of what this chemical is going to cost is going to save you a ton of money, a ton of time on doing the paying for money for doing advertisement for your windows and storefront. You can actually do your own advertising, your own editing right on your laptop. Hook it up to your projector and project it right onto your storefront glass. Think how amazing that would be, and it would attract a lot of people because people would be amazed just seeing this bounce back and forth on your glass. There's so many ways you can do with this. You can get, matter of fact, just to go a little farther, you can get 4 projectors. You can simultaneously do a design that bounces from one window to the next. So there's so many different ways you can go about using this chemical. Well, I'm Kenneth Burr from Crystal Age Technology Projection Screens using Smart Technology Gain. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I would love to see like a Chinese dragon, which would be cool, to come from one part of the glass around the side of the building. That would be freaking sick. I have to do that demonstration in a smaller form. All right, you guys all have